Earthlings and citizens of the internet, welcome back to the moon. And if it's your first time watching any of my videos, which there are only 3 if you count this one, my name is Rena and this is the moon. Okay, not really, but you get the idea. Well, this is my first travel vlog, and honestly, at the beginning, I did not think I would make it into a vlog. I wasn't even sure I would start a YouTube channel. But here it is, and here I am. I took a quick trip to Canada, Montreal, Quebec to be exact, to visit a friend and to look at the city. Honestly, at the moment, I wasn't planning on spending a lot of money, so I did a lot of things that were either free or pretty decent in the economic department, if you know what I mean. So I went there, I had tons of fun, I walked around tons and tons, and I wanted to share with you a little bit of what I saw, and for you to look at the beautiful constructions and beautiful places. So voiceover Rena might take over soon to guide you along my journey through Canada, Montreal to be exact. This was my first trip abroad. Previous, I just had done a few trips to different states and different Caribbean parts, but never had I been to a place where I had to go through border customs and everything, so it was very interesting and very intriguing. One would think that even customs agents in Canada would be nice. Not that they weren't, they were really kind, but it was quite intimidating as a first experience. So if you're starting to plan your trips abroad, somewhere where you're required to present your passport and go through a little bit of a questionnaire, honestly, I would urge you to do it, to pass through the experience and to not be afraid. This was my first time, and honestly it was quite intimidating, but I don't plan to stop. I kind of want to take it on me to start traveling, going places that I honestly didn't think that I would visit, and I'm just starting to get the ball rolling. So without further ado, I'm taking you to Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Day 1 was mostly walking around, exploring, checking out the sights. Look how beautiful this park and these streets. The construction of the houses honestly blew me away. They were very beautiful, kind of old London-ish construction. There were trees and flowers all around. The greenery really blew me away. Kind of got back into my childhood over here, you'll see. We continued roaming around the streets. And then we went into Place des Arts, where we saw this those who know me knows how much I love violin and string instruments. So seeing this honestly was such a highlight for me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. In Montreal screamed art. Everything was filled with beautiful either sculptures or musicians. The architecture was superb. I really couldn't get enough of it. I am super glad my friend led me this way. She told me about St. Joseph's Oratory and I just had to go in. Everything inside was so beautiful, so well built, so decorated. It was amazing. It was about 4 to 6 floors, I believe. It had 2 big chapels. And then over here you could see how it was built. The view from the midpoint was amazing. You could see all that greenery, the city all the way in the back. Wonderful. As any good tourist, I had to go and see absolutely everything inside. And this was the other chapel that was on the other floor. I mean, look at all those stained glass windows. And those high ceilings. Honestly, next level. After this view, it was time to go walking back. I wasn't expecting to see this particular thing we're going to see now. My inner geek, honestly, was thriving when I saw this. I was not expecting to see this, but if you're either a gamer or you follow game series or, you know, are kind of into the culture of comics and gaming and Comic-Con and all that, brace yourselves.
Hey, listen!
After all that time, we just had to eat, and my shout outs to this amazing yummy place. What am I supposed to say?
Nothing, lo que realmente diga tu corazón cuando tú des el primer bocado. Trata de coger del queso, el pollo y el salami. Con papa. Chorizo, perdón, sí. Salami, ay Cristo.
El queso.
¿Y la papa?
Where is the papa?
Ajá. Scab. Dame ayudarla. Eso es más pollo.
Yeah, it's pollo. Where are you, potato?
There you go.
There you go. Let's see if it comes up.
Yes, it
That's
does.
what she said.
Oh my god. There we go.
It might be hot though, right?
No tanto, fíjate, según estuve tocando. Wow. Qué clase de bocado. The other victim. La veremos pidiendo más el mañana posiblemente. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Honestly, after that poutine, we just crashed. It was so good and it was super filling, and honestly, I would buy that exact poutine over and over again. Yes, I did try another one, and it was really good, but that one, honestly, it's my first time trying poutine and it is glorious. So if you're ever in Montreal, Quebec, this is completely not sponsored. I wish it was though. Go to this place. It's 100% of my recommendation. Start of day 2, we went to the Biosphere. In this place, it was really pretty. They had multiple presentations and exhibits about how we could contribute to help in the environmental crisis. Apart from being very interesting, it was very, very pretty from up there. Second spot of the day, the Gay Village in Montreal. Just here walking as an ally in the Gay Village in Montreal. Nice little colored rainbow up ahead. Cute, right? After that, we needed to make a little pit stop at La Paris to get some desserts. After desserts, we made our way to Notre-Dame. Keep on checking the sights. I needed to go in, explore every little nook and cranny. I was once again blown away by the beauty of the architecture and the design and those stained glass windows. Guys, just look at this beauty. Look at this. After spending so much time in the basilica and checking everything out, I saw these candles and I made a donation to light a few of them in the name of the people in my family that have unfortunately passed away, and also to send my prayers for the world and everything that's awaiting for us. We kept on walking and took ourselves to Old Port, where we encountered even more artistic beings. Did you see that? I mean, two of my likes together. Yet another person playing strings on the street, and Game of Thrones. It had already been a really long day, but we had to keep on going. I only had 2 days in the city, and honestly, I was enjoying every single second of it. We took a bus ride back to the general area where my friend lived in order to freshen up and keep going about our day and exploring. I definitely took my time on that bus to look around and see from greenery to city and all that architecture that was going around. I found it to be so rich and so different from where I am currently living at. And it was such a breath of fresh air.
Safe to say, after we freshened up, after this bus ride was over, we went to have some food, which was much needed and much welcome and extremely delicious as well. And then we continued about our night, going up to Montreal and seeing these beautiful city lights.
After all that walking around and after spending a long time just looking at the marvelous city lights from Montreal, we just decided to just take a quick walk back to the general area where my friend used to live. And so we just went to a bar, had some drinks, and just talked a little bit more, just to give a closing to our visit. I hadn't seen this friend in a while, so it was so good to see her. And we just had a chit chat and unwound and just said our goodbyes, kind of. And well, then it was just time to say goodbye to our lovely ostriches that were with us in the bar. Check it out.
Bye, Bill. It was really cool to meet you, dude. Dan, you were super fun. Now, let me just go say bye to Philip real quick. Whoop, never mind, he's drunk.
Philip, I hope he woke up well the morning after that, because he was really bad. I'm gonna miss that dude. It was quite fun. So yes. This was my little Montreal travel vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It was nothing professional or anything of the sort, but I hope you still had fun going through this journey with me. Honestly, this was such a fun weekend trip to do. I visited a friend and got to walk around a place that was completely new. As I mentioned previously, it was my first time going abroad, and it was slightly of an intimidating experience once I was getting there, but once I was there, I enjoyed it so much. People were so nice. Food was great. And the construction and the architecture, I mean, you saw me rave about it, and you've heard me rave about how beautiful everything was, because it truly was. Like, honestly, if you have never gone abroad somewhere and you want to start that journey as well, I would suggest you go somewhere where you have friends or you have people you know that could probably help you travel around, get around. That's how I'm starting the whole process for me, and that's how I'm planning to continue. It was an amazing experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. As a first trip abroad, it was amazing. So, I kind of wanted to go somewhere where it could be a little different from what I see day to day. So, for me, seeing this type of construction in this type of city really was really reminiscent of what I've seen in pictures of people who have traveled to Europe, which I haven't done yet, but I will, and probably you'll come along that journey with me too. So I just want to kind of give this a slight close by encouraging you to travel, to open your horizons, to meet new people, to meet new places, to try the local foods. If you want to do that and you want to go to a specific place or start somewhere, go to the comments down below and tell me where you want to go and how long you want it to go and what do you want to do there. I don't know. Share some experiences with me. I'd love to hear about that. Anyway, if you want to continue watching these videos of me, either more travel vlogs, makeup videos, DIYs, everything that I'll have upcoming for you, just subscribe down below, hit a like, let me know that you're watching, and I hope that you continue on this journey with me. So, with that, I'll give this a close, as I said before. So, goodbye, adios, annyeong, Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, and see you on the next one.